Alright, guys. It's me, Accidental Boar, and I am here to play Trillion God of Destruction. This is an episode of Random Games in my Steam library. Let's get into it.
Behold, one of the many dimensions found within the vast reaches of space. This dimension is made of three realms: the heavens, the underworld, and the human world. Among them, the heavens was where God ruled. As such, the heavens were considered the greatest among them, and none refuted their place of rulership among the three realms. But a certain foolhardy one thought ill of this, and revolted against the heavens. This one was banished to the underworld for his revolt. But then, he formed a force of those who sided with him, to rebel against the heavens. Soon after, this one came to be known as Satan, the first great overlord, and his followers became the Fallen Ones. And thus, the constant conflict between the heavens and the underworld ensued for centuries beyond. Turning the clock to the present, the underworld is currently ruled by the third great overlord.
I have urgent news! I must report to the great overlords in Albalos!
Not for nothing, but I feel like I should mention at this point, this art style reminds me a lot of Disgaea. If you haven't played those games, they're really great turn-based strategy games. And I'm feeling like the company is the same. Or rather that the company that made this had a part in those games. So that could be very interesting.
What's all this commotion about? How uncivil of you to charge in like this!
It's fine. Now continue. What report do you bring?
Great overlord, an unknown enemy has appeared outside the gate of hell!
Unknown. So it isn't the heavens attacking.
Well, from what we can tell, it isn't anything we've seen before.
Well, that's quite vague. Would you please elaborate?
I'm sorry, but I don't know anything more.
Fine. You said the gate of hell, right? Send guardians of the gate, Overlord Propel and Overlord Mammon, to handle the situation.
Overlord Propel.
Well, about that.
What's the matter? If you have something to say, speak.
You heard our great overlord. Now hurry! What is it that you want to say?
Well, Lady Propel went home for snacks.
Snacks?
I tried to stop Lady Propel, but
Well then, what of Mammon?
Lady Mammon left to go adventuring in search of treasures, and
Insolent fool! Why didn't you stop her?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
I can't believe how those overlords are consistently absent from their duties as guardians. They'd rather indulge in their own selfish desires.
Yeah, it's almost like they're demons. Weird.
That's enough, Baphomet. I actually enjoy their antics, including those which can be considered as selfish desires. It's much better they act on their own accord, rather than become constrained by rulers. That said, the priority now is to gather information on what is happening at the Gate of Hell.
As you command. Devil Projector, come forth!
Presenti!
By order of our great overlord, show us the Gate of Hell.
Presenti! Preparing to connect! Stand by!
That's... It can't be! The God of Destruction!
God of Destruction, you say? Isn't that the name of the monster which brought the underworld to the brink of destruction?
Yes, indeed, my lord!
I only heard of its name before, but from what I know, Ages ago, the first great overlord visited his forces, losing many lives in the process. In the end, the first great overlord finally defeated it. So, it's revived and now appears at the gate of hell.
Last time it appeared, the underworld was consumed by the beast and left in ruins.
Baphomet, tell me more about...
Protect me! No! No! Stop!
The Devil Protector! Doctor! Where's the doctor?
How dare it come to my word? Baphomet, are you sure that is the god of destruction?
I'm positive, my lord. That form. I could never forget that, even with my failing vision.
Understood. Summon all the overlords to come to me at once. All the forces of the great overlord will face it. We'll make sure it never thinks of returning here ever again.
But, I believe it may take some time to summon all the overlords here. After all, the other overlords are just as uncontrollable as the two that were supposed to guard the gate.
Yes, I understand. Hence, I will take the lead and handle it while the other overlords convene.
My lord, please, wait! You mustn't go against it alone! The god of destruction is no ordinary foe!
Move aside, Baphomet. Your fears are unwarranted.
Please, wait. There is no need for the great overlord to face such a lowly opponent.
Brother,
Let I, Astaroth, face it first. Please, command me to head into battle, my lord.
there's no way I could let my very own brother act as vanguard.
Do not worry. I am more than your brother. I am your faithful servant. I would be honored to be your forerunner in this battle. I must also add that with the lack of conflict against the heavens, my skills have been seeking a worthy opponent.
But wait! You are the guardian of the great overlord's castle! You can't leave the castle unguarded!
As worrisome as usual, Baphomet. No matter how powerful, there is no one who can breach the great overlord's castle walls so easily.
Very well, Astaroth. Head towards the gate of hell and report to me on this god of destruction.
As you command. But, if I may, will you not command me to destroy it?
If I had you handle the attack, the other overlords may have an issue. But if you went and so happened to step on a twig in the process, I don't see any issues.
I see. How foolish of me to not understand your words. Please, do forgive me.
Step on a twig? This isn't an ordinary problem, my lord!
Are you here, dear brother?
Elma, what happened? Did you run here?
I needed to see you.
Did you have a bad dream? Running like that won't help you.
I'm fine. Anyway, did something happen? I sensed something bad in the air.
Please, do not worry, Elma. I shall restore order to our land.
Astaroth, are you going?
Yes. So you just rest here and ease your mind.
What?
Don't make the great overlord, Diabolos, any more worried than he needs to be. You must not burden him.
I understand, brother. But if you are heading out, please, at least take Cerberus with you.
Cerberus?
Please. I just have a very bad feeling about all this. Cerberus shares my concern.
I understand. If that will make you happy, then I'll have Cerberus accompany me. I suppose it is assuring to know that he will be around.
Thank you, dear brother Astaroth.
But you need to stay put and rest. Don't make everyone worried, alright?
Yes.
Now then, come, Cerberus. Act as your master's eyes and ears, and relay the greatness of Astaroth to her.
Whoa!
I will be back shortly, my lord. I will bring only good news when I return.
I'm counting on you. Despite determining the throne by power, to have my very own brother treat me with such respect is quite amazing, to say the least. I couldn't ask for a better brother. I need to show my gratitude by bringing peace to this world.
What's the matter, Baphomet? Why are you crouching? Are you having a tummy ache?
Oh, I appreciate your concern, my lady. It's just that I'm not sure what to do.
What are you doing, Baphomet? Hurry and summon the overlords here.
As you command. That's right. Don't give up hope, Baphomet, you old sagabones. We still have the other overlords. Even if they have personality issues, they are still the formidable ruling class of the underworld. If we all work together, we may be able to fend it off.
I will be preparing for battle. Once the other overlords convene, have them follow Astaroth into battle. I'm counting on you, madam.
As you command, you can count on me, my lord. Now then, I need to hurry and get in contact with the overlords. Off I go!
Report! I bring an urgent report!
What now? Just when I was finally in motion, you had to come in and break my stride.
Yikes! I'm sorry!
Quite the commotion today. What is it?
Lord Astaroth's forces have been defeated!
What did you just say?
Lord Astaroth's forces have been defeated, and currently, Lord Astaroth is facing the enemy alone!
His force is defeated. Impossible! This must be a mistake!
My lord, unfortunately, I only bring you the truth. Our remaining number of survivors have reported as such.
Oh, dear brother Astaroth.
Astaroth's forces were comprised of more than 1,000 of our elites guarding the castle. And they all were defeated in this short of time?
This isn't happening.
Elma, go back to your room.
Brother, there must be something I can...
Listen to me and go. Did you forget what Astaroth told you?
I'm sorry.
No. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Things will be hectic. So it's best you return to your room.
What?
Don't worry. Astaroth will come back safe. I'll leave now and make sure of it personally.
Great Overlord!
We don't have time to wait for the overlords to come. I'll lead our forces to battle. Hurry, and get our forces ready.
Dear brother.
That thing is going to pay. I'll have no regrets tearing it apart. Limb by limb. Just you wait. God of destruction. All these bodies, they're all from our elite forces. What is happening?
Great Overlord! The number of bodies are increasing the closer we get to the gate of hell!
Do not fear, brave ones. You are all descendants from the great lineage who revolted against God. Now is the time to show your bravery and to bring honor to your name.
That's right! We're gonna take all the glory before the Overlords arrive!
Maybe I could become an Overlord if I make a name for myself here.
There's still a seat open for the Overlord of Wrath.
That's right! Ever since Lord Diabolos became the Great Overlord, the seat to Wrath is open!
I'm gonna be the next Overlord.
I think I can do this now!
That's all. None of these bodies have any wounds. How did the god of destruction kill them? What's this? Some uneasy feeling I'm sensing. Wait, could this be? It's miasma.
Hey, what's the matter? I can't breathe. Breathe.
Hey, get a hold of yourself.
Overlord.
I see. This isn't something found in the underworld. So, this is what defeated Astaroth's forces. This miasma may be strong enough to stop even the overlords. Stop the advancement! At once! If it's near the gate of hell, then going further will just mean it will get worse. Soldiers, draw back! I'll head there alone.
But
You are all brothers to me. I can't let any more of you die in futility.
Great Overlord.
God of destruction. You will not get away with harming those of our world. How pathetic. Rejoice! The great Overlord will face you personally. Though I can't promise you an easy death. I will crush each and every putrid soul. May you all burn in eternal death!
Yeah, I can't help but notice that these pig bats look an awful lot like prinnies. Based on what this says, I'm going to go ahead and plug in a controller, because it looks like it's going to have controller support. Interesting. Actually, it looks like the controls aren't going to work.
Too slow!
Interesting. Yeah, so... Yeah, at best I can pass turns this way. Interesting. So... Interesting, the keyboard's not working either. Okay. Yeah, so... Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so left and then right trigger brings up this, but the camera is still not on center, first of all. And second of all, none of my controls do anything. Okay. So all I can do is pass my turn. And turn in a circle. Yeah, it says to use start and everything, but it doesn't actually let me do anything. Only the X button seems to work, and it doesn't do anything useful. L and R3 are all useless, and even though this says menu is available, it is not. Zoom works. Too bad that means absolutely nothing. Wait. How did I even do that? So... Okay.
Too slow.
Okay. I seem to only be able to randomly access the menu. And holding X and hitting circle rotates me. Holding X and hitting square ends the turn. X and triangle opens the menu, apparently. So... But X is also the back button. Okay, so literally it's not letting me actually do it. Okay, so we know that's a bust. Maybe it's just because I'm not using an Xbox controller and I'm using a PS4 controller. I guess let's try it with the keyboard. I have no idea what this thing is doing. Okay. Okay. So, can I actually access things now? Okay, so... Okay, so it lets me run away. Now. Wow, this is total bunk. Okay, so B brings up that. QWERTY does nothing, despite it saying that Y brings up the menu. Okay, so... Oh, I cornered myself, I think. Okay, so that's interesting. So it allows me to corner myself with this control map. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Enter is attack. This is the weirdest thing.
This didn't even prove to be a challenge at all. Yet, what is this disconcerting feeling that is building up inside me? That howl. Cerberus? Is that you, Cerberus? I knew it. Where are you, Cerberus? Why are you not fighting alongside my brother? Where is he? Cerberus! What happened to you? It can't be. The god of destruction's miasma changed your form? I can't believe a brave one like you cowers from just hearing the words god of destruction. Don't worry. I know you didn't come running with your tail between your legs. You've done well to find me. What? Brother is in danger. But that's impossible! I see. I won't underestimate the god of destruction. I promise. You go ahead and return to the castle. Relay what you've seen and heard to Baphomet. I'll go forth and save my brother. Don't worry. I'm leaving the protection of the castle to you, Cerberus. God of destruction. How dare it bring such chaos? It will pay for what it's done. The gate of hell should be curses. The miasma is so thick, it's obstructing the view. Hear me. Where are you, god of destruction? I am the one and only great overlord of the underworld. Now show yourself. I will rend you in half with my blade. Does it not understand what I said? It doesn't. If it's trying to weaken me to gain the upper hand, then it fights like a coward. Absolutely disgusting. Was that a tremor? So you're finally here. What? The gate of hell! I can't believe how large it is. I see. Now I understand why Baphomet was acting like that. been a long time since I felt this excited. You killed my servants, and now you will pay with your very life.
Wait!
What?
Please, retreat, my lord! Hurry!
It can't be.
Hurry at once! Retreat!
Brother, Astaroth! How dare you? Let my brother go, god of destruction!
Leave me be. Retreat, and prepare the plans against...
Shut up! There's no way I will leave you behind, brother. I'll save you! That filthy body of yours will be carved to pieces by my own hand, monster!
I should have expected this from you. Farewell. Please, take care of my daughters. And the underworld.
Wait, god of destruction! What are you doing? Stop! Release my brother! Stop! What's this? You... What are you doing? My brother... Astaroth! You... ate him! You ate my brother!
Yeah, you know what they say. Astaroth, Metreon, Zinthos. I'ma eat you up.
Why you?
Yeah, see, it's giving me these options for the controller, but when I had the controller plugged in, it wouldn't let me use it.
Prepare to die! Huh. Eat this! Too slow!
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Impossible. My attacks aren't getting through at all.
It actually reminds me a lot more of Disgaea than Pokemon, but I get what you're saying.
No. I knew it from the very beginning. I knew that the first great overlord and his forces aced it with their lives to bring its defeat. I knew it consumed much of the underworld before. Baphomet adamantly told me of its danger. I didn't want to accept how useless I am. I didn't want to accept my loss, my despair. I didn't want to fear the fate of how it will continue its rampage throughout the underworld. Yes, that's right. I won't accept this. I'll never accept this. For the sake of those who lost their lives. For the sake of my brother. I won't let...
Let's see.
Won't accept this. Ever. I won't!
Okay, I don't know what the heck that was. I think we just skipped.
All I could do with everything I had was to impale a sword into its arm.
Pretty sure we just skipped like a million lines of dialogue from pressing the circle button. So if you want to see the story, if you're playing this game, don't do that. Apparently it wants you to use the square button.
Me, a great overlord. What a joke.
Good call on the big picture mode, Fire Guy. The controller is working now, even if the controls are total crap.
So dark. Light. Sound. It's fading. The pain I felt is fading too. I see now. So, losing one's senses is death.
Really? Are you really telling me you can't feel a thing?
His voice. Who is it?
It's Raptor Jeebus.
If so, that's too bad. I have no use for you then. Just hurry and die. I'm sure you'll feel better that way.
What?
I have no use for such a peaceful and enlightened soul that gave up hope and accepted its failure and is heading to death. What I need is a shameless soul. A soul that knows failure, yet seeks life. Even if it meant eating the dirt that you walk upon. That's the soul I need.
Peaceful? Me? Let go of my citizens, whom have put all hope onto me. I let go the final wish from my brother before his demise. I let go of my life, as it was all I could do. The only power I had was to eat the very dirt I stood upon, and yet, you think I'm at peace?
Hey, thanks for the follow, Fire Guy.
If you so desire, there is one last chance.
And I agree. It is definitely that word I'm not going to repeat. And we may very well get to kill it. We'll see.
Chance.
Are you willing to offer your very soul to defeat it?
My soul.
No questions. I just want a yes or no answer.
I don't know who you are, but how dare you try to negotiate with me? Very well. I will offer you my very flesh and soul. Take it, and use it as you please.
Oh, apparently no. We're just accepting that and going with it.
Please, give me the power to bring that monster down in its own pool of blood. I'll tear that monster, the god of destruction, to shreds until nothing remains.
Music to my ears. Your desire and voice is heard. The contract is sealed.
So, the third Satan just made a contract with a devil? That's, Interesting. Ah, so he is the main character that we saw in the opening. I didn't play the opening for you guys, only because I hadn't started the software yet.
My bedroom. How did I get here?
Very carefully.
Wait! God of Destruction! The pain. That's right. I was pierced by the God of Destruction. I should have been dead.
Finally awake, are you?
Who are you?
It's Flan. I mean, not Flan.
Just remain still for a moment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Decide shortly.
It's basically just Etna, though.
You. What are you doing here? Who let you into my room?
Probably all the dead guards. What do you think?
The nerve of you to say such a thing to your savior.
Savior?
I wonder if the memory didn't set well.
What in the underworld are you talking about?
Well, let's put things in order, shall we? First, you died during battle. Then, you were revived. You were revived to fight against the nightmare seeking to consume this world.
So you're the voice I heard.
Looks like your memory is coming back.
Who are you?
The name's Faust. I'm the executor to your soul contract. In accordance to the contract, you offered your soul in place of life and power. I used the power of the soul grimoire to bring you back to life.
Soul contract? Soul grimoire? I recall you telling me that you would help me defeat it.
Why, yes. In exchange, I'll take your soul. Once it has been defeated. Don't you forget.
Of course I won't. Well now. It seems as if I was uncivil to you back then.
That's fair. This is my first episode in quite a while because I've been lazy.
Forgive my rude behavior earlier. I am the third of the great overlords ruling the underworld, Diabolos. I thank you, Faust, for saving my life.
You're mighty gullible, aren't you, great overlord?
What?
I don't think it's time to thank me yet. In fact, being alive may not be the best thing for you.
I have no regret. I will use any means necessary to defeat that monster. Once my desire has been met, you're free to do what you want with my soul. It's yours.
I see. Well, this makes things much easier.
Now then, I don't have the time to prattle any longer. Come with me to the... What? I can barely move.
Why, of course. Look,
You're part Dolly now.
Is this... me?
yes, it's your body with your soul in it. Be careful. You can't really move like you did before.
What happened to me?
What do you mean by that? By the time I got to you, your body was pretty much out of commission. It may not look great, but it is stitched together well enough. Wouldn't mind praising myself for it.
Stop joking! How in the underworld am I supposed to defeat the God of Destruction in this zombie-like body? How am I supposed to fight like this? How am I going to avenge the death of everyone? My brother! Answer me!
Give it up. You can't fight anymore. Like I said before, I needed a shameless soul. You need to live on in shame in that body of yours to defeat it.
since these are usually gameplay things, I'm going to go ahead and hit circle again and stop boring you guys with this story functionality, because it seems that this is going to go on forever.
My apologies for keeping you all waiting. I have returned.
Oh, hey, the Overlord showed up, apparently. I did notice, you know, when I launched this game that it is in the visual novel category, but it also says it's an RPG. So I guess I expected there to be, you know, actual gameplay. Oh, okay, so now we actually get to select a character. Terraria is a great game, Fire Guy. Love it. I have put several hundred hours into it. And yes, I say you guys because this will also be on YouTube later. Gluttony. Okay, so we essentially have three options: Psycho, Titty Queen, and Child. Yeah, sure. Let's go with Psycho, I guess. Yeah, so circle seems to be the skip button. It doesn't actually just rocket you to the end, it blasts you through like it did. One cycle, 7 days, so essentially 5 weeks, 6 days.
What will we be doing today?
Yeah, so I feel pretty confident in what I said earlier looking at this, that it's partially from the creators of Disgaea, because that is a very, very, I don't want to say unique, but very familiar way of presenting targeting. as well as the MP range, area, and effect in that order. Okay, so let's see. So left and right go in threes, apparently, and up and down is in one. Okay, so...
Welcome, both.
Pretty sure all of you can figure out passive and active skills and the difference. So we'll go ahead and... reflex, charm, taste. Since I'm not the child, I don't think that one matters. Maybe. This one seems to have the most little dudes on it, so I guess we'll do that and see if that's any good.
I'm looking forward to this. Keep your eyes open. Avoid them. Pretty good. Thank you for today. Did you eat breakfast already?
I mean... So... Oh, we can't select that one yet. Dark Blacksmith. HP plus 1 million. Yeah, okay. I see. Oops. Okay, so... So taste is important. Okay. Huh. Okay. Now we'll see if it kept that. It absolutely did not. Wonderful. Okay. So select puts the points in. Okay, so apparently right trigger is start for finalize. Are you having trouble hearing me? Is that what you mean? Okay, so at the very least that. So then if I exit and go back in. Okay, so even though we applied it, it still did not keep those. Okay, there. I guess it worked that time. That's fine. Envoy limit. Speed.
I'll push my limit.
Well, we got a whopping 5 defense out of that. I can only get 1k more out of that. That'll work, I guess.
Whoa, I'm really in shape.
Okay. And then I guess we'll try this again and do concentration. Huh, that's interesting. I've never had any problems with the mic before. So I'm not sure why it would sound weird.
Let us begin. Calm yourself. Concentrate. I'm glad it worked.
From what I can tell, I didn't do anything special. I just accepted it, and it
What will we be doing today?
worked, I guess. Guess we'll rest for a day. So, gotcha. It's a gotcha game.
Now, if you will excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I feel quite well today.
So now we can use the research lab.
Oh, what brings you? Go ahead, choose.
I mean,
Are you sure? Understood.
I have enough for all of these things, so
Understood.
I guess
Are you
I'll
sure? Understood.
buy one of each.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Understood. Are you sure? Understood.
Ah, the banana juice is super expensive.
Is there anything else you need? Come again.
Um, I guess set equipment. Okay. I see. Might as well take everything. I mean, keeping it in storage won't do us jack crap. Okay. Alright, see you, Fire Guy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so, alright guys, that's about usually where I call it anyway. So this is basically a visual novel with, I can only describe it as adventure grid combat. Make sure you put it in large mode so you can use the controller, or big screen mode if you're playing it on Steam like I was. Very story driven if you're into that kind of thing. I am. So pretty great for me, but might not be if that's not your thing. So I'm gonna just go for this episode, and again, as always, if anyone wants to see more of this game, I'd be happy to play it. But for now, I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time on another episode of Random Games in My Steam Library.